Imagine a scenario where the Earth, spinning at about 1,670 kilometers per hour, 1,037 miles per hour, at the equator, suddenly halts. The consequences would be catastrophic and instantaneous, impacting every aspect of life on our planet. Let us explore the detailed scientific and environmental repercussions of such an event. One, inertia and global devastation. According to Newton's first law of motion, objects in motion stay in motion unless acted upon by an external force. If Earth were to stop spinning suddenly, everything on its surface, people, buildings, trees, water, and the atmosphere, would continue moving eastward at the same rotational speed. This immense inertia would result in catastrophic winds exceeding 1,600 kilometers per hour, flattening cities and natural landscapes, massive earthquakes as the crust adjusts to the sudden change, fracturing and shifting violently, ocean water surging inland in the form of enormous tsunamis, destroying coastal regions globally, infrastructure annihilation as bridges, skyscrapers, and roads crumble under extreme forces. 2. Atmospheric turbulence. The atmosphere would continue moving, generating hypercanes, hurricane-like storms of unprecedented strength, circulating the globe. The friction between the moving atmosphere and the now static surface would lead to widespread fires from atmospheric friction heating up surfaces. Uncontainable storms, causing destruction beyond anything humanity has experienced. Airborne debris, traveling at supersonic speeds, causing additional devastation. Third day and night cycle collapse. Earth's rotation causes day and night. Without rotation, one hemisphere would face perpetual sunlight, leading to extreme heating, evaporation of water bodies, and desertification. The other hemisphere would be shrouded in eternal darkness, plunging temperatures below freezing, causing global glaciation. The stark contrast would generate violent winds and weather patterns along the dividing line between light and dark. Seasonal weather patterns would cease, leading to permanent climate zones. Fourth, ocean redistribution. Currently, Earth's equatorial bulge caused by its spin keeps oceans distributed along the equator. A sudden stop would cause water to migrate toward the poles due to gravitational redistribution, expose the equator, creating a vast landmass while flooding polar regions, trigger massive ocean currents and underwater landslides, further disrupting marine ecosystems. 5. Magnetic field collapse. Earth's rotation powers the dynamo effect in its molten outer core, generating the magnetic field. If Earth stopped, the magnetic field could weaken or vanish, leaving Earth exposed to solar and cosmic radiation. Increased radiation could strip away the atmosphere over time, eradicating life. Auroras would become more intense and widespread due to direct solar-wind interaction. 6. Tectonic chaos. The sudden stop would disrupt plate tectonics. Massive global-scale earthquakes would split continents and trigger volcanic eruptions. Mountain ranges could collapse or form anew due to shifting plates. Volcanic ash and gases would block sunlight, worsening climate extremes. 7. Orbital consequences. While stopping rotation wouldn't affect Earth's orbit around the Sun immediately, the redistribution of mass could cause Earth to wobble or tilt erratically, further disrupting climate and seasons, potentially destabilize the orbit, making long-term survival impossible, lead to unpredictable gravitational interactions with the Moon, increasing tidal extremes. 8. Ecological collapse. The destruction of ecosystems would be inevitable. Plant life on the day side would wither from heat, while the night side's flora would freeze. Animal life would face extinction due to habitat loss, temperature extremes, and atmospheric instability. Human civilization would collapse from infrastructure destruction, food scarcity, and environmental hazards. Oceanic ecosystems would collapse due to altered currents and temperature shifts. 9. Psychological and societal impact. Beyond the physical destruction, human societies would face psychological and cultural collapse. The loss of day-night cycles would disrupt human circadian rhythms, leading to widespread mental health crises. Breakdown of governments and social order due to mass panic and resource scarcity. Collapse of communication networks, isolating surviving populations. Conclusion. The sudden halt of Earth's rotation would unleash a chain of catastrophic events, obliterating life as we know it. While this scenario is purely hypothetical, it highlights Earth's delicate balance and the extraordinary forces at work that make life possible. Understanding these dynamics deepens our appreciation of the planet we call home and the stability it provides.